All right, guys. So I really debated on making this video here. And so after some reflection, I felt like I just wanted to share the story of me learning about Daniel before he was, well known for streaming, well known for, um, you know, commentary doing, classical games, rapid blitz games for chess.com and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not a colleague of Daniel's. I'm not a friend of Daniel's. I've never met Daniel, but like hundreds of thousands of other people, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people feel like you have some genuine connection to him because he really exuded, a passion of wanting you to learn. And so with that being said, I've never genuinely experienced shock, disbelief, or sadness, from the passing of a well-known person or celebrity, if you will. And I just, remember the first time that I saw anything about Daniel was this video that you see right here playing in the background. Now, this video, I believe, was on YouTube at some point, and I couldn't find it, so I found this Facebook link because I'm pretty sure I saw this video before the date was. This video is dated 2020 here um, on Facebook. I believe he still was in Sanford here at this point. He looks like he could have been 19 years old or 20 or so. But anyway, this video right here is a preview to this the Naroditsky method, and it was a 56-minute video. And I came up to the video. I didn't know anything. I just because again, I'm just always looking for ways to teach and talk chess and communicate chess because I hope one day to teach chess, at least in some capacity. And so I just skipped through it a little bit, and I thought, wow, this guy's good. I mean, he's much younger than me, but I got to give him credit. I was like, this guy's amazing. So I rewound the video to the beginning and watched the entire video. And and again, this is only a preview of the DVD he made here. And this is a 56-minute video. I mean, this is some very valuable information here that he's providing here. And I think that's one of the things that how he connected to the people around the world and why everybody in the world is just outraged at this point. And that is that I think that he truly, and I mean not saying other chess commentators and chess personalities don't do this, but he really truly had a real um a real want and really exuded that want of wanting you to actually learn no matter what level you was at. He always tailored commentary doing his when he did with speed runs or when he was commentating for blitz games or commentating for bullet games, even on his Twitch channel, instead of like commentating for like a real tournament, he would want everybody to extract something out of it, no matter which level you was at. You could have been 500 versus 2,000. He wanted you to get something out of it. And I really think it was everybody felt that genuineness that he had with it. Yeah, so once I learned about him from this DVD, going back, let me go back to my story here a little bit. I began trying to find out a little bit more about him, yeah, because I wanted to see what else could I find and what. Eventually, I ran across him. I can't remember how long it was before. After I don't even know if he was streaming or doing YouTube before or after this DVD here. But I just remember seeing him earlier on when I guess his Twitch wasn't set up the best, like most people Twitch overlays and things aren't the best. And I also remember when he got an overlay, and then I remember when he switched his overlay to his current color scheme. He has a current color scheme and font. All his speed runs. I watched every single speed run that he's ever made. What about all the times that I was about to fall asleep and because he was, I think, in California, he hopped online. I was like at 3 hours behind and he started playing Blitz. And then next thing I know, I'm like, yeah, my time, like 1 a.m. watching him play Blitz. And cause you just felt like every game you wasn't just excited for the game, you were just excited to how he was going to talk about the game and present the game and give you some little nuggets of wisdom along the way. So that's, how I came to know of Daniel. And I felt very compelled to share this story because I can really sense and feel this sadness that hundreds of thousands of people around the world right now are experiencing. And again, like I said, I've never really genuinely had any sort of reaction to a well-known person passing. But I definitely had one with Daniel. One other little thing, it's not really a story, but I do have his in-game book. And I do remember one time, his chat always goes crazy. When I say crazy, just always talking and it's a lot of chat, just going. So you think if you say something, will he see it? So I remember one time I asked him, would he sign my book? And so, because I have been to Charlotte several times and played chess in a tournament. I actually live in North Carolina, by the way. So, and he said, yeah, sure, just bring it to the chess club. So, that little interaction, I was like, yes, I'm gonna get him to sign it. And I never really been back to a tournament, so I would have, got him to sign it. Also, doing the U.S. Masters once, I seen him a few times, and I walked over to his board. He probably didn't notice me because he was playing, but I just kind of walked around. I didn't like hover and just watch his game for like 30 minutes, anything, but I just kind of walked through. I mean, I looked at other people's game, but I definitely stopped and checked this game out. I can't remember who he was playing, but it might have been 2022 Masters. I can't remember, but I know I just walked behind his board a few times at a U.S. Masters in Charlotte. So and it was I think the genuine what a feel that people have connected to people that play chess is one that's unique in the sense that we get something out of it, meaning that you play chess, and like I said, I've seen so many people say, man, I went from 1200 to 2200 by watching him. Like, you never forget that. You never really don't feel like you don't have a connection to a person, because hey, if you go from 1200 to 2200, that is that's a badge of honor, if you will. So with that being said, I can go on and on and on and talk about so many other things, but I won't really say much of anything that nobody else has said. But I just felt compelled, because I really feel the sadness in the chess world, to talk about how I learned of him and how I followed him through his career. And I also would like to say one last thing is that I think one of the best tributes or best ways you can sort of show Daniel, pay him some homage is just play a rapid game and do some commentary with it. Play a blitz game, do some commentary with it. Play a bullet game and try to commentate over it. Whether you do good or not, just do it. And that's how I felt when I got inspiration from him and when I started doing it. And so even just do it with your family, do it with your friends. Again, I think that's one of the gifts that he kind of left with me anyway, was just commentating, doing live games. And I thought that was a pretty good thing. So anyway, guys, take care. Hope to see you guys soon. Don't worry, I'll make some videos very soon. But anyway, that's how I came to know of Daniel. I followed his career like most other people, and I hope you like the story. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.